Hey YouTube, it's Sean from Team Ryko coming at you guys with a discussion video today. It's going to be on Galactic Overlord, the next set that is coming out. Well, the sneak peek is this Saturday, and then it comes out 2 weeks from then. First off, I'm going to apologize for me having to hold the camera for the laptop screen. The recording software I had doesn't work anymore, so I figured I'd just bring it to you guys using a camera. I'm just gonna do it. But today's discussion is gonna be about some of the key cards slash key archetypes that are going to be boosted in this set, and some cards that I personally think are going to be very good cards. First off, we have Hieretics, the archetype Hieretics. I know this card isn't used in Hieretics much anymore. At least from the builds I've seen recently, but I'm going to start off by saying Hieretics are a really, really good archetype, and I think they're going to become like tier 1.5, tier 1, maybe tier 1.5 as they start off, because they don't have all their key cards to do the OTKs, like the Gustav Max Cannon thing, the 3000 that does 2000. But overall, the archetype is really, really good. Being able to tribute from your hand and just get amazing pluses off of that is just really good. They have their own Rhoda, they have their own Solemn. They're greatly supported by Red Eyes Darkness Metal. They have a card. It's called Hieretic Pharaoh Atom or whatever it's called. That card is busted. It's the rank 6 that you get to summon a dragon type from your deck. It's a really, really, really solid card, and I think this archetype is amazing, and I think it's I predict that they're gonna do very, very well because they can summon a lot of high monsters, make some good exceeds. They're overall a very good archetype. I'm not gonna go too deep into them. I might have a discussion video if you guys want one. If you do, just comment in the description. In the comment section in the video if you want a detailed discussion of any of these archetypes slash cards. But we're gonna move on. Oh, wrong click. We're gonna be discussing the next $150 card, most likely $100 card at first. Card D. First off, this card is absolutely bananas good. It's a +1. It's a Pot of Greed in monster form. It has some restrictions, but it's still really good. Its effect is this card cannot be normal summoned during your main phase. One of the turn, this card was normal summoned. You contribute this card, draw 2 cards, and enter your end phase. You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate this effect. I'm pretty sure everybody basically knows what to do. You set your cards, then you summon this, you get your +1, and the next turn you just totally own face. I have an Inzektor build that I've been testing with that has 3 potted dualities and 3 of this card. I've been switching between that and Tour Guide. I'm switching the pots for Tour Guides and vice versa. But I'm liking the Tour Guides better. But this card is so good. It just gets you those pieces that you need, and then you just go off. I'm greatly looking forward to this card because it's really good. The decks I think it's really good in right now would be Hieretics when they come out, and then Inzektors. Dino Rabbit, not too much, because you can draw those normal monsters, but I don't know. I haven't tested that yet, but I kind of want to. But yeah, that's it for card D. Really, really good card. Next is this is a card review slash archetype evolves, and this card is Evo Diversity. Add 1 Evo tile or 1 Evosaur monster from your deck to your hand. You can only activate 1 of these cards once per turn. This is what Evolves really needed to be really good and consistent, because they just get their Westlow, get their Yugioh, Evo Force, blah blah blah, make Lagias. I think they're going to be boosted a little bit, but I don't think they're better than Dino Rabbit. I'm gonna actually make a video of why I think that, but they're gonna get really good with this card. And then next is Inzektor with Inzektor Ladybug. Gruff sounded way cooler, but whatever. This card, essentially, I'm not going to read the whole effect because you guys could just go and do my work, but essentially it allows you to turn your Injectors into level 5 monsters. Like, you can, it's basically like a Hornet that just turns them into level 5s. So you can loop into, like, Tyrus, Adreus, especially with the Injector OTK. This card really shines. Probably going to play it over Hopper now because Hopper doesn't do much, but, like, except if you can summon it. But this card's overall kind of better. Maybe I'll do 1-in-1, but that's a discussion for a later date. But, yeah, this card's really, really, really good. And I think Injectors are just going to keep better as the sets go on. Oh, yeah, sorry for the shaking, guys. When I'm about to click on a new thing, I have to take one hand off the camera. But, okay, next card. Next card is Photon Strike Bouncer. I'm actually going... Oh, sorry, hit the camera. I'm going to actually read this effect to you. By the way, he looks pretty sick, too. His effect is... Well, he takes 2 level 6 monsters, and once per turn during either player's turn, which is awesome already, when a monster's effect is activated on your opponent's side of the field, you can detach 1 Exceed monster from this card, negate the effect, and if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. The only drawback to this card is that it says you can only negate it when it activates on the field, so no Sangan, no Mystic Tomato, stuff like that. But this card wrecks Injectors, wrecks Dino Rabbit, because it's like 27, so it doesn't matter. This card is just really, really amazing. It gives Monarchs an Exceed, which is absolutely even more retarded. There's a card I know coming out, it's called like Illusion Snatch or whatever, that allows you to go like instant discard. It's real. I'm really excited. I might go back to playing Monarchs eventually just because of this card. It's really good. I think Monarchs really needed something like this. This is not necessarily for Monarch support, but I think Monarchs really get a boost from this card. So next card. Marine Biting Shark Drake. Okay, I haven't read into this card very much, but it takes 3 level 4 monsters. It's 2,821, so already it's really beefy. It takes 3 level 4s, and its effect is, once per turn, when this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can attach 1 Exceed material from this card to special summon that destroyed monster from the graveyard to your opponent's side of the field in attack position, with its attack reduced by 1,000. During this battle phase, this card can attack once again. Okay, this card is, I'm gonna say nuts, in my opinion. This card is kind of nuts. Essentially, what this card is saying is, well, what I think of like an ideal situation is, you run over a Lagia, do 400, and then you can do 1,400, but you don't have to attack the Lagia again. You can like attack one of their like Cabazels or something. All I can say is that this card is like a powerhouse monster. It can run over like anything. Like, I knew it was 2,800, but it's a really good card. I really like this card. And I think that was it. I know this is kind of a long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want any more discussion videos, just leave a comment below. And thank you guys.